How does it help? Because it helps you to consistently follow a process. There are 2 T's which you require for disciplined bar trading. One is take opportunity independently. Second is terminate emotional trading in your whatever. If you can do these 2, you will get discipline. That is the advantage of discipline. Software helps you to do that because now you are not depending on somebody else to do the opportunity. You are able to terminate emotional trading. So that's why it helps you to do that. So for that, the solution is the screener and dashboard. So we have screeners and dashboard which auto scan and throw actionable ideas for all kind of trade. So I'll show you how it can do that. Okay. So for that, the best way is go again to software. Now I'm talking about other screeners. I'm not talking options. Option is over. Option page is over. I'm trying to show you how you can get it. So let's go to market. Let's go to cockpit. There are other screeners. So they are intraday dashboard. Okay. So let me open one intraday dashboard to show you how intraday strategy. It is based on intraday. Okay. So it scans market 2 times in a day. It is very disciplined. It has 2 fixed times in a day. Okay. 10, 15 and 1:30. So at 10:15 it comes in market. What it says? Bearish setup forms. So that means there is setup to go short. There is a trailing stop loss. It tells you the price at which you should enter, which is the current price, which is 9155, and 26 point is your trailing stop. Now you can also get this information. How? You can directly open a chart and get the same information. It will be available on chart also. It's not that, but you have to read the chart. It's not printed like this. Correct? So if I open an intraday chart, let me open a Nifty intraday chart for Friday, same day which you are scanning. Because Friday scan, na? And let's see 10:15 what the chart is looking. So and let me make it a 15-minute chart so that it number of candles will be too much. So this is how market started. You open like this, went like this, came up, and this is how at 10:15 you are on this candle. How is the market looking? It's bearish, so you should go short, right? Because it tried to recover, it could not. This is a reversal, right? It fell, rose, falling, right? So there is a now. If you know this, you can go short by putting a stop loss somewhere. Now at this point of time, this is 10:15. You can go and check. This is 9:30 candle, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock, 10:15. So at 10:15 when it scans, it also finds the market to be bearish. Now that it prints there. It's also reading the same chart what you are watching. You manually also a trader can see. The software is also doing the same thing because it's finding the market to be bearish at that time. So it suggests a stop loss and say go short. Now you would have made money either way. Either you watched the chart and traded, or you made because it broke this low and went down, right? So if you had put a stop somewhere here and traded, you would have made money, right? So I'm saying you can do this on this, or you can do it from the
lot of money means.
Yeah, whatever. So how much money is not in your hand? Money market gives. That is not in your hand. I'm saying so at 9155, you can choose the stock. So you can whichever stock and you can get the view of this. This is a scanner designed to check what is the market is happening for today. So it runs at 10:50 because it allows the market to settle down so that you can see the structure, what is happening in the market. If it cannot see anything, because it's an automated advisor, na? It will say not applicable because it can't see any structure. Not applicable, not available. Means no setup available. It will tell you that also. If it can't see anything, it's totally random looking. It will tell, I can't see anything. Maybe you can manually see it. So it actually tells you what to do. So at 9155 go short, it tells you put a 26 point stop loss. So if you had put 26 point of stop loss, you will be above the day's high also. So obviously it will never trigger, and you will obviously hitting the lows. See, the low of this was actually also the around S2 of the day. 9086, 9088. So basically you went short from that time. Obviously you are already short at 10:50. At 1:30 you will already be short only the same trade. So you will not go another short. But if it can be reverse, it can be bearish and it can be bullish by the end of the day. So at 1:30 rescans because there can be change of sentiment. So suppose if it is bearish and bullish, then you can take the bullish trade. If it is already bearish, you are already in the same trade. You don't have to take one more. But if it is bearish and this is bullish, then it's a reversal. That means it is reversing back and making a new one. Second half is changing back to new mode. So it looks at market sentiment and then tells you what is happening in the market. And you can say NA also. It's not able to see any setup. This is an example of a dashboard which is doing the same analysis using technical principles, but automatic scanning without depending on any manual advisor. On any stock you can run this. Now what kind of accuracy is this? Roughly around say 60 plus accuracy I can tell easily. You can manually check for so many days and you yourself can calculate. I have been checking this. This advisor is more than 60-70% accurate in its advice. So this is like an inbuilt advisor for your intraday advice. Now, suppose if I add this trade at 9155, I want to go short. I want to do option. What is the next step I'll do? I'll go and use open the option dashboard. Where is the option dashboard? Did I open it somewhere? So option dashboard is open. So I'll go and put option dashboard. I'll see now I'm supposed to go short. So I'll go and buy this put, whatever is mentioned there. I'll put a calculator, I put a target, and I know what is the stop loss and target I'll put. And I can trade options intraday. So I can now combine that screener with this screener to make my option trade. You understood? So that is like an option dashboard is your intraday dashboard to scan the market. This is your intraday dashboard to scan the market. And you can scan it for any stocks. And this is done automatically 2 times in a day. If you can't do manually yourself without not learn, this is like an advisor, or it can assist. If you even once you get this, go to chart, you can yourself see it, what it is telling. Okay, so it will appear 2 times in a day and give you the what is the potential support. So this is the first dashboard. Similarly, if you are doing for positional, then look for EOD screening dashboard, or if you are doing for 315 BTST, then look for real time screening dashboard. This for BTST. If you are doing a 315 within market, do that. If you are doing for positional, then go here. If I go to EOD screening dashboard and click, it will ask me what I want to scan, because there are huge number of stocks. Suppose I scan 1500 stocks. How many think I can get bullish at any point of time? What is your guess? Bullish? Yeah, I will tell you the standard thumb rule I follow is 20% will have bullish definitely. And 20% roughly is bullish. Is standard. Now, if the market is extra bullish, the 20% will become 30%. And extra, because still even in the worst condition there will be 5-10% bullish. So there is point is how much stocks you scanning, the more number of stocks you will get. So best option here is not future and option obviously. The best option is this. If which scope of stock, the best option is the last option. Stock from a process. You should choose 20, 30, 10, 20 stocks and put there and scan within that. Then how many stocks you will get? By thumb rule of 20%? 2 stocks, 4 stocks. If I scan 180 stocks, how many stocks will I get? I am looking for a bearish. 20% thumb rule says 36 stocks will come. Let's see how many this.
100.
No. If 180 will come, not necessarily. These are bearish conditions. On this day only it has to come. There may be already running bearish. It might have seen on some other day. Today it has appeared. Like that.
End of Friday.
End of Friday. So if I run this on this day, the total number of stock list will come once again. Full it is appearing. 39 stocks are come. So obviously if I scan 180, I'll get 39, right? Okay. Now in this stock, also if you go and check, you can see various things. See, Hindustan Zinc, 4 matching conditions. If you are getting 4 matching conditions, what it means is 4 technical conditions, strong bearish condition are matching match. Obviously that means trend would have already picked it. It is not the first part of the trend. It will be early part of the trend. How will you know that? We have created one more screener here. Because you should catch stocks which are in early part of the trend. Early part of trend will not have 4 or 5 conditions. Will have 1 or 2 conditions. Will match in early part of a trend. So you go back and there is a historical data we have added there now. If you click historical data, it will tell you when all the screener has generated alerts on this stock for positional. So now if you create, see, if it shows bullish 0, that means in last 15 days there is no bullish condition at all in Hindustan Zinc. Now we'll go and check Hindustan Zinc chart later, but first let's look at when bearish it showed. If you do, so it will show you, see it has done bearish 3 times in last 15 days, and first time it had shown was on this conditions. So 29th March was the first day, and 21st. So if you go and open in a chart for, you go and open chart on Hindustan Zinc. So it will tell you. So this is auto scanning again on positional way, okay, and it will looking at chart. So you go. Did I click that close or what? I click now. So if I open this interactive chart to see that those charts, and same chart which I had opened for 5 minutes, now I'll open for a daily chart. I converted to daily chart because I need it for only for Hindustan Zinc now. I'll change it. Let it come. So I'll make it interval. I'll change it to 1 day. Okay, and make it okay. 5 months. So how is it looking? This is how chart is looking. So which was the day when we first trade link was that? On 29 March. So then it gapped down and made a bearish candle here. Because this gap down become bullish and then is buy, because it has been bought. So it has been sold after falling so much that it is expected to fall further. So this was the first day it generated. Then it again generated somewhere around 18, somewhere here. When it again broke this low, I think. So here it generated on this candle. And then further it generated now again on this candle. So like that you can see on which of the days it's generating. So this also tells you an analysis of the trade. So if you catch it early enough, now it has bounced back again reverse. So obviously it's bearish because this is start of a trend. You don't want to catch a trend somewhere where it has already fallen so much, and here if you get then you know, because that trend is already extended quite a bit. So where you get the conditions is important for you to decide. Okay, so now what I do if I want to get a fresh trade, then what I'll do, I will not look at this chart, I will look at chart where I am getting less number of conditions. So I'll reverse this number of conditions. If I'm looking for fresh trade, so if I remove this, then these are the stocks which I'm getting. So I'll open these stocks to see. So say example, I'll look at the pattern. So engulfing bearish, even Maruti is also there. So you can open, you can click here also open chart. This is for watch list, this is for alert. Okay, now you can go back. Because and then if you change, where is that chart? Okay, so if I change this to so how is Maruti looking? This. How it is looking? Correct. So it is made after this chart. So this is because this first condition, so this is the early part of a trend. So instead of catching something here, I'll prefer to catch. So I'll prefer to catch a buy condition somewhere here, a sell condition somewhere here, a buy condition somewhere here. Instead of getting a buy condition already when the trend has already exhausted a bit. So now this is the start of a new bearish trend. So this is a good point to enter into a trade. So you look at a conditions like that and then choose the stocks, and then you can watch on the stock to confirm which part of a trend are you catching. If a trend is already run up too much, and you catch the last portion of a trend, then you will not have much steam left. Okay, so now this trend has a steam to come back to this level like this. So you have a target, a point where you can expect it to correct to. Okay, so you have this, so you can use this way, and then similarly, so you go back and check
for confirmation.
Yeah, so you for that confirmation you should secure the chart. That you don't want to catch it because the technical condition came at a lag of a trend. The trend should have just been started. Few candles, whether one or two candles is fine, not too late. So that's why I use it. So I use the historical data, and you can also use historical data which we are having here. You can even choose for some particular stock you are looking for. You can write that stock and look for that stock. So this is Stockwise also. Which in this stock, when are the conditions have come, bullish and bearish, and you can watch it on the chart. Yeah. So you put SBI or put whatever. So you will get and say SBI. You're looking for bullish condition. What do you want to check?
Bullish condition.
Okay. So it will tell you when the bullish it came. So it will fetch the result and last one. So there were 5 times it had generated. So first time it had generated 20th March. So now if you go and 20th March chart, and you have to change it to SBI like this. So 28th March is this was 28th March. 28th March here on this candle when it broke here, there got bullish condition.
So if it breaks it again, it's the support.
No, this is now support because this has resistance has been broken.
Yes, sir.
Now it's touching that level.
Yeah.
It is not close below that.
Yes, sir.
So this is a support level. This is a resistance has become support. So it should become a support somewhere here. Yes. You should get a support. But you have not seen support yet. You should get, but it should bounce back. Where is the bounce back?
No, if it breaks that.
If it breaks that, then it's probably going below. Because this is a resistance.
Yes,
It should take support and make a bullish candle for you to buy, or if it goes further, then it's further going down in the same trend. It's already in a downtrend. Okay, so but basically I'm saying this is where you got your bullish alert. Yes. Like that you can go and check which are the days you are getting your alert. So where it is tradable or not tradable. So if you are early part of a trend, yes, you can trade. If it is gone bullish, and if it's too late in a trend, there is no point to look at. So when you are getting that alert, you can see on that dashboard. So this dashboard basically, how do you get this dashboard? Go to the same thing, generate, and obviously if you scan all the stocks, you will get a lot of stocks. Alright. So first you choose the right watch list, add those stocks in the watch list, then use the scanner rack and then track this scanner regularly for getting the changing condition as and when it comes. Because it will keep giving you the beeps on that and you can confirm from your chart. Okay. So this is your second for your positional trades. For your dashboards for your position. So your EOD, intraday is for intraday, real time for BTST, STVT, EOD is for end of day. Weekly, obviously weekly is not so much relevant in the type of FNO trades we do, but if you are looking at a long term buy and sell, then probably weekly is for those kind of traders. Those who are the same analysis you have to go and do there, but that is for few weeks into few months. So that is more longer term cash positions for. Option screening I have already shown you. So this is how you use screening dashboards to generate trades for your requirement. You get live, you can get live trade like this. For example, Maruti is a live bearish trade, and your Reliance anyway is because there is an event there. So obviously, if there is an event on Maruti, you have to be careful about it. You always watch events and event dates, and it's available here. Whenever you get a stock, you can go and check whether there is an event or not, because we generally show the event here. So Maruti is going to have result on 27th April. What is the date today? 23rd. So if you play that short-term trend, it should be played till that date only. So you can play a short-term trend only for that, because that is the exit date. So that result can take it anywhere. Anyway, understood? So this is how it tells you which to trade, till when to trade. If it is already over and this result signal came, then it's actually more stronger. Because now that event is over, it will trend very strong. Okay, so all that. So this can be another trend change date in Maruti. So this is okay. So this is how you look at this data. So use this dashboard to do that.
Where do they get, say?
Let me finish my thing, then I'll take yours. Okay. So so you have so now let me just finish the points. Okay. So that because let me finish and then I will take all your questions in the end now. So I have shown you the dashboard, screeners, charts. So basically we have got this dashboard. Now I will show you one more thing. So it will show you all the trades of intraday, BTST, STBT. Okay. Then you have solution of charts. All these are linked to, all the screeners are linked to charts. You saw everywhere we have a chart button directly, you can open directly. These are open, you can open on any device, that interactive chart, and you can do anything. You don't require a separate charting data feed, anything. Okay. And these are cash chart, spot chart, future chart, option chart, continuous, which are different asset classes, and works on everything. And there is also in proprietary indicators which we have developed. So if there are that, you can take help of our team and they will help you and show you different proprietary indicators which are there on chart, which automatically tells you where support resistance is, what is the trend is, all that is available in that. Okay. So I will show you. Plus you have customizable screener. Now if you are already using some technique analysis, then you use there is a screening where you can choose the parameters and make a screener of your choice. See, this screening dashboards combine screeners which I have selected. You also want to make your own screeners for your own conditions. You can use the screening software, you can choose different options and make your own screener. And that becomes your screener to screen and throw you actionable items. Okay. So, and based off of these screeners that you don't have to wait, you can save the screeners in your account and they will run automatically and send you SMS and email alerts whenever the technical alert comes. Okay. So it comes in the end of the screener, you will get option like this. What time to what time you want to run the screener? What is the SMS interval for screening? What is SMS you want? What is the screener condition you want to save? So you can save all this in that. And where do you get these screeners? These screeners come in this NSE stock screener. So if you open this NSE stock screeners, it has all the conditions which are inbuilt, which you require to screen. So first you have to choose the time frame. You are looking for same day, intraday, EOD, and then suppose I choose, say example EOD. Then what I am trying to choose? Do I want to screen all the stocks or from watch list or any group, or do I want to screen for a sector? Do I screen for for any group of within this, or do I want to screen for? I can choose one conditions in each box. So I can make a screener where I can choose. I may not choose everything, but there is a potential that I can choose all the conditions inside each box. There is a condition ranging from anything to anything, to price change, to anything. Yeah, there are conditions. So just you click on next shot. So you click on next set, you go to it. So open, high, low, candle type, it's a doji, it's an inside bar, outside bar, low, high analysis. Low is opened above high, low is below close, gap down, support resistance based on pivot, it is gone above pivot below, and high or low analysis, and then stock price, it is between this level, that level, and all that. Then moving averages, if you have any particular moving average, and then like crossovers and all this kind of stuff, or you have particular RSI, MFI, stochastic, Bollinger Band, Bollinger Band versus price, like prices closed above Bollinger Band, prices closed below Bollinger, whatever you want to close. So you define it, and then similarly you have lagging indicators on trend, various indicators like ADX, PSAR, MACD and all that, and then you have delivery percentage and all that, and then you have patterns like candlestick divergence, chart patterns, like trend line has broken, trend line not broken and all that, okay, or a divergence form or candlestick pattern is formed, whichever. So you can virtually check huge number of conditions. Then these are Ichimoku, super trend, Heikin-Ashi and all kinds of indicators. Then special indicators which we create. One of them which I'll show, which is a TCFL one, which I'll show you how to use, which you can use for your option selling idea. So I'll show you how you can. And then plus there are a lot of miscellaneous conditions. If you execute any one of the select condition, execute, then it will screen the stock and give you. For example, if I check one of my saved screeners, okay, the use number screener. Suppose I say please are very open and run. So basically what I'm checking is at opening time, okay, how many PSR have crossed above in the stock. So many stocks it has crossed. Okay, means that means price has gone, PSR has gone above, and these stocks. So there are 39 stocks. Obviously I have selected all the stocks. If I had selected less number of stocks, say only stock from my watch list, then I will not get so many, because I selected so much. So I can screen, I execute this. So suddenly I'll only get, in my watch list, 0 result have gone. So you will not get everything. In 1500 stocks, so many things is like that. So you can select it at any point of time with anything. So you can select a screener and save. If you save a screener, it will appear here. There it will ask you all those questions, whatever I showed you. What time you want to save, when you want to save, between what time you want to alert, what is the time. You can set any time between the market. From 9 o'clock to whatever time you want to save, whatever minute you want to save, whichever time you want. You can configure screener. You want only for the scanning for watch list. You want to scan, and what in that alert which you comes, what do you want to be mentioned? All that is configurable. Or do you don't want alert, you will run it yourself whenever you want. Because you don't want it to send alerts, you can wait it for. So this is a customizable screener. You are customizing the patterns, right? So this I call it a customizable screener, and you can do it. Similarly, we have next option. Instead of this, the next option which you have is customizable stock alerts. This is stock by stock you can set up alerts. That if this stock crosses this SMA or EMA or anything, or this happens, and that is the same thing. And these are good to time real time alerts. And you can set up a lot of alerts. Like if this ABB crosses below 5 SMA, if DIF crosses this, ATS event does this. It's stock specific alerts I'm setting. So how do you set those alerts? Just again go to the same stock, go to the chart, goes to the toolbox. Inside toolbox, see create alerts. So if I create alerts, it'll open the alerts where I can, like suppose if I choose Reliance and say Reliance Industry. So it's not traded here. So suppose I say during real time, if it goes above some value, or if it crosses above this moving average, say like this. So whenever it happens, send me an SMS alert and let it be valid till next 20 days. Suppose, say just some date I put save alert. So what happens now? This alert is now saved in my account. So I have all this alert. This alert has come. So if this crosses above this, or this goes below this, I'll get it. If this alert comes, it will automatically generate an alert and come to my. So this stock specific alert which I can set. That is what I'm trying to show. And you can set it for various parameters. Various options available, and we can add more options also if required. Okay. So this is how your dashboard will look. This is stock alert dashboard. You can set up for all different stocks. Up to 30 alerts you can set, and you can get that. So these are different tools and powerful tools which you can use to configure to send you alerts. Because once you get alert, then you should. It is not directly tradable points. These are alerts for you to watch the chart and then place down. Remember that. Always remember this is like that. So there are like license data tool which ensure no data is reprinted. These are, you can save and reload for each stock, each chart. These are all clean historical data, and they are exclusive indicators. One of them is TCFL. For example, why an example of TCFL is because TCFL is a good indicator which we have used to filter out stocks which are in good uptrend or downtrend. So when you filter a stock and you're still holding a stock, you can use it to create certain strategies. Okay. So what kind of strategy will create? I'll come to the strategy later. But basically, like suppose if and it is available on this chart, on advanced indicator. Okay, if I go to advanced indicator and open any chart, say Nifty is now opening by default, there is a TCFL cloud here. So once the data comes on the chart, if you click on this thing, it becomes the most important support resistance band for the chart. If the stock is above that band, if I click TCFL, then suddenly you can see there is a band which is created. Okay, so as long as price is above, this is in a bullish area. So my simple idea is that if it is in a bullish area and I am holding something long in this area, then I will not look to do a covered call. Right? What I can do is, but if it is in this area, then the strategy which I look to do is covered call, because if I am holding something for long term and it is in a downtrend, then I like to sell the calls, right? So that I keep making money. And once it gets into bullish area, there's no reason to sell calls. So you can actually time your entry and exit strategy. Because in this period of time, even if you are holding some stock, same thing can happen for a stock also, na? So if I drag this side, this period when market it was below the trend, this period, if sold calls, you will be happy because price is not going to go above it, right? That, but you are still holding. So when the price is below super TC band FL, I look to sell options, call options for the stocks which I am holding, because I believe that in long term it will come back. When it is above, then I know that it is in a bullish trend. So why should I do covered call? Covered call is to make money out of the same stocks when the trend is not going right. Correct. So you can also choose areas where you want to do covered call. And once the stock has broken into an uptrend, then you are in a bullish trend anyway. If you are in a bearish trend, selling calls will keep giving you money and keep reducing your cost of holding.
What is this TCFL?
TCFL is most important support resistance band. If it is above the price, it is resistance band. If it is below the price, it is support band. So price comes there, it is expected to reverse. See, price comes there, it is expected to reverse from the band. But if it breaks the band, then this becomes above, then this becomes support. So from now on, it has become support band. So you see, now the price goes down, it becomes a support band. So it's taking support around that point. If it breaks below and comes below, then it's in a bearish area.
If it is on the band?
If it is inside the band, it's no trend area. It will consolidate, it's consolidating. It will try to figure out a new trend in time. It has to break either above or below to make a trend. Okay, so this can be applied on any stock, on anything, to figure out what kind of trend or a band you are running. You can just change the name of the stock and you start getting the new band. So you can actually use this to do your option strategies on some holding which you are doing. Okay, so you can choose areas like that. So you can work with different kind of indicators like this. You can also use this for various other things. I'm just giving you one area, one way to use this for your option strategies. Where, because it's a, it's a downtrend. So try to sell options and make money, because you're holding it till it will come around, right? So that holding will be not giving you any return. If it is in above the band, that holding gives you returns, right? If it is below the band, holding that stock is not giving you any return. So just selling those options will keep giving you some return in the meantime, because the stock is going through a bad phase, so it will reverse over a period of time. So either the one way is you can exit the stock also, but assuming you are doing a long-term value investing, then how do you use this idea? So I combined value investing with a technical indicator to tell you where you can sell options. Because you are buying a stock, you want to keep it for long term. Say SBI, say ICICI, say anything, but temporarily it can go through a bad patch, right? So that is so this is where you can figure out which is the time you should sell.
This is TradersCockpit.
Yeah, but it's available in that. Once you subscribe to this, it's available to you.
No, industry outside we don't find.
Nobody else has it. So that is actually what it becomes. It becomes a tool limited for use now. So it is more accurate that way. Too many people, why should be allowed to use? Okay. So you get all this screener and dashboard, which helps you to make all this kind of scanner, entry and exit conditions, and choose and ready to use screener dashboard, which I just showed you, to help you to generate those kind of signals which you want. Okay. And the advantage is you can access it anytime. You don't have to install any software. You can connect it anytime. There is an Android app also available, but I prefer to use it through mobile browsers, because mobile browsers will work on any Android. Means then there are limitations. Not everybody will be able to use, but you use it through the browser. Anybody can use in any Mac, iPhone, BlackBerry, even Nokia 101. Anybody can use. So there is no problem. And these are very simple. You see, did I ask you to do any stuff? Just select, drag, drop, click. That's all you need to do. So it's all made very simple. It's all indicated with simple analysis. It's very easy to do it. It's all integrated with license data from NSE. So you don't have to do any data. It all comes from the pure data come directly from NSE. All this. And then, one second, I open. So you get freedom from terminal analysis. You don't have to be in front of the system or the chart because those will, they are auto scanning for you. Okay. And they will alert and send you results. And you will not miss any trading over the exit signal because it will form in one of the dashboard signals. You will definitely find there will be a signal which will appearing in for that. So you will not have to worry about missing any trading opportunities. And they work in automated mode and they send you alerts on that. Okay. So you eliminate dependency on somebody else because you can do it yourself. So that was one of the requirements. Now, the moment you depend on somebody else, then you have given off your control of your trade. Then you don't know because you don't even know what is going wrong and right in that. So you can't figure out also. And obviously, if you have any custom setup, then we will also help you to set up those custom setup if you had any. If you still need to, because most of you, some of you may not have gone through that, then you go, it's 18 hours of recording because it's a 2 days of recording plus then live interaction session. If there are 7 modules or 6 on this which we'll cover. The second is option is there are key strategy workshop. If you're looking for some specific, we have made a key strategy workshop where we cover 5 technical strategies. And those 4 hours of recording covered by live interaction session. Same thing, you can watch that also. That recording is also done. Or you can go through advanced trading, which is a 9 hours of recording. Again, follows by live interaction session. And then again, it covers trading system design as well as a 3 advanced trading system based on Ichimoku indicator. Okay, it tells you exactly what it is, how to use, what are the setup, what is the entry, how do you enter, what is the system. So you can enter them in the same sequence or whichever sequence, whichever you are comfortable to master this. 11,900 price for each training and 20,900 price for the software subscription. It's an annual prices. So if you look at monthly average, it is less than 1,500 plus service tax. The software cost. Okay, all are inclusive of 50% service tax. All this. Okay, and this is what people come and write on our software. Okay, so when they use our software, they feel something good about it. See, somebody come and wrote in November 16 about it. We don't know why he is written, what he has used, what he benefit. But obviously November 16, if you go and see the chart, it is not definitely market not looking very bullish 2016. So these guys are actually making money in short trades there. And see, somebody wrote in 1224 or midnight. So people write in these times, they get sudden realization, they feel like they should write. You don't ask them to write, they come. He's one of my okay. So they come and write all this kind of stuff. And recently, and see, this is written at 17 December 1:45 a.m. Again midnight, post midnight he wrote. They suddenly must be feeling something worked very well for them and then wrote all this indicator I really want benefit of.
This is most of the time when we look into the stocks.
Maybe, or they are free to write these kind of stuff. Maybe they're busy, or sometimes midnight nobody is disturbing you, get a lot of realizations.
We complete the work and that.
Okay, and recently this was yesterday. Some anonymous guy wrote in 19th April 2017. Day before yesterday or. Thank you for giving it trivialization. I can search as easily. So any stock you want to search, easily you can go to EOD dashboard, historic and all that, search for it, figure it out. It's just like a Google search you're doing for that stock. Where is the last signal? What is the trade on that? And this is what people write about it. This is all you know. I don't have, most of you have attended my training earlier. So, and this is about videos because these guys have attended online. Okay. So the training video is as good as what you're attending live. Okay. Plus you have an interaction session. This also guy is attended online. He attended from live from somewhere, and the training session which he attended from somewhere. Okay, so basically I'm wrapping up with 2 things. It's a different from gambling. You know why? This I have told earlier. TA guys knows why it is different. Why it is different, man?
We know the difference.
No, what is the difference?
Betting on something and waiting.
Yeah, what is the difference between gambling and not gambling while trading?
Yeah, rules.
Planning is the difference. The moment you plan and do it, you're not gambling. See, go in short and long, any point of day, you can gamble and do it, right? It may work out, may not work out. But you plan and do it, then it's not gambling. So I say this, everything in life is gambling unless it's planned. So if you plan and do it, it's not gambling. It's a systematic way of trading. Otherwise, you're taking a choice. You didn't measure anything, you didn't do anything, then you can't repeat it regularly. Okay? And